Alrighty, we are live. Let me just make sure this works. Boom, it works. All right, so copy, paste, boom, we live. We're live. All right, so there's that. And yeah, that should be it. Let me just charge my phone real quick. And then, of course, if you guys can hear me, let me know. Loud and clear, good to go. Awesome. All right, so good morning, everyone. What a night last night. There's a lot we have to talk about. Like, actually, quite a bit we have to talk about. We got to talk about Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba, Doge, everything. But yeah, I just wanted to just quickly sound check. Good to go. Awesome. Okay, so first of all, from the last videos that I made on Friday, I mentioned to you guys that Ethereum doesn't necessarily have to have a correction. This is a bull market. This is officially a bull market, right? We are above all-time high. Ethereum's not going to give you that chance opportunity. Bitcoin's not going to give you that chance opportunity to get an entry on the exponential moving averages. A perfect example of this is the current trend. You can see that on Ethereum, we've just been using the 9 EMA as support as we've been pushing towards the upside. This is where a lot of you guys have a different trading style and need to understand. Regardless of the market being in overbought conditions, it doesn't care. You can see from previous price from 2,900, the market was overbought. And then, of course, it just continued rallying into 3,200. This is what I explained to you guys. 4 years ago, I made the mistake of shorting near all-time high. I did end up getting liquidated 4 years ago, and that was my lesson for myself. And I told myself the next bull run, I will never look for shorting opportunities, mostly when I break all-time high. And you can see that pretty much every single person that shorted in between these zones got liquidated. The market is in an upswing. Now, of course, we have to understand that, yes, there is going to be a flush opportunity. There is going to be some sort of flush opportunity like this. And then, of course, depending on if we hold the exponential moving averages or break, we decide our next few trade setups. But living in fear like that is why I say not to look for swing positions. If you enter a swing position, for example, here or here or here, you are pretty much risking the exponential moving average of the 20 to be tested. It is a massive risk, right? Because if the market ends up seeing a corrective move, then you are going to end up getting liquidated. Instead, you can simply just look for scalping opportunities. And there is a ton of scalping opportunities within this range. You can see that every single time the market ends up breaking a wick high. So again, this is a wick high break. This is a wick high break. This is a wick high break. You get the point, right? So that's pretty much how I trade, is when I'm looking for these scalping opportunities. I know the trend is bullish. I know, of course, everything is bullish. I'm not looking for shorts. I'm simply just looking for long positions. Now, looking at Ethereum on the daily structure, we are not yet complete the overall move set. The overall move set remains to be at 3,300. Yes, we are looking for a massive continuation. And I've explained this to you guys prior as well. Everyone thinks that, okay, there has to be some sort of major move. We have to understand that Ethereum was trading at $3,300. And within 1 week, so again, these are daily candles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, basically 1 week, Ethereum went from 3,300 down to the flash crash of 2,100. That's a $1,200 drop on Ethereum. Just like it goes down, Ethereum can easily come up $1,200 from 2,400 into the highs of 4,000 if it needs to, because there's a few things we have to understand. Number one, Bitcoin is at all-time high. So if you look at this from a risk perspective, Bitcoin's at all-time high. Ethereum's all-time high is around 4,087. We're not even close to all-time high. So that's why a lot of folks need to start trading with that mindset, is if you are looking for long positions, you have to be confident in your positions, because regardless, of course, it's not for those that are 50x, 100x, but regardless, if you get stuck in a position, more than likely you will come out on profit. The same people that got stuck on a position down here at 2,900 because of the volatility, you can see same thing, 2,900, market came down a bit. But the same folks came out in profit because why? The trend is still bullish. The trend is still bullish, and we're not even close to all-time high. When Ethereum's question comes out for all-time high, then it's a different conversation. But right now, it's a very simple trade setup. Every single time we break above this wick high, every single time you enter a long position. Every single time. Of course, the more we push towards the upside, the higher chances of us reversing, and that's what you have to keep in mind. But again, that's where the whole point of scalping. That's why I tell you guys, you are scalping this range. Here's your next level, 32.74. Now, this is where the confidence aspect comes in. Let's assume Ethereum bounces off the 9 exponential moving average and the 20, and now we're trading here. This is the easiest trade of your life. If assuming this happens, then all you really have to do is just watch the wick high, because now you've already tested the 9 and the 20. And a perfect example of this was Doge. I talked about Doge for how long? And I kept saying in every single video, I kept saying the same thing. I said, look, Doge is going to test the 20 exponential moving average. Yes, we were extremely overbought. Cool. Everyone can see that. We were still extremely overbought. What does that mean? You know, I had some people say, oh, you're telling your people to go long near a resistance. You're gonna get them liquidated, whatever. And like realistically, that was around here when I mentioned, guys, look, Doge is gonna break out, right? So around here, I said if we hold above the 20, Doge is gonna break out. This was a very simple trade setup. And again, I'll explain this trade to you so everyone can understand. There's a few ways you could have traded this, okay? Everyone pay attention. There's a few ways you could have done this. Number one, we've tested the 9 and the 20 exponential moving average, and we closed above it. Okay, sorry, closed above it. Number two, look at this candlestick right here. This would be considered a midterm resistance, okay? So what I would have done is just drawn a line like that. Okay, so now I have my midterm resistance, I have my wick high, my midterm resistance, and now I'm paying attention to this candlestick right here. I noticed that, hey, we tested at the 20 exponential moving average, we closed above it. Okay, give me a second. There's like someone's dying outside. Okay, so yeah, so we closed above it, and now look what's happening. We're testing the midterm resistance. And look, this is very important. Look what happened here. Doge ended up, what the previous resistance was, it ended up turning into support. Do you see this? So now there's a few reasons why I would look for a long position. Number one, we tested our 9 and 20 exponential moving average and closed above it, okay? So now at this point, we're closing above it, and I know that the worst case scenario has already played out on Doge. The worst case scenario was this candlestick. If we were going to break below this candlestick, great. Then that's obviously invalidation zone. But we closed above that zone. Number two, we kept retesting a midterm resistance. The more times a resistance level is tested, the higher chance of it actually breaking. Number three, the same level acted as support. In yesterday's trade setup, what did I tell you guys in Telegram? I said the same thing. I like, look, Doge is going to break wick high and we are going to see a squeeze opportunity. I made the video, not even just Telegram. If you're not in Telegram, cool. I made the YouTube video at this level. And I said, look, if Doge breaks above this level and uses as support, we're going to see a squeeze. And that's, you're seeing this live. This happened. It squeezed. It wasn't rocket science. I didn't do anything special. All I knew was, look, there were multiple reasons why we were looking in for long positions within a 4-hour interval. There's a few ways you can trade this. Number one, you could have waited for the wick high to break. Number two, you could have just waited for the midterm resistance level to break. Number three, you could have waited for the midterm resistance to turn into support and then enter the trade. Number four, you could have waited for 0.21 to be used as support. Do you see what I'm trying to say? The reason why I teach you guys a 4-hour interval is because there's probably like 3 or 4 setups that happen within one day right in between this zone versus someone that's trading on a lower time frame or even a weekly time frame, whatever. The 4-hour interval is the easiest interval to trade because within 4 hours, you have 4 hours to decide how you want to play the candlestick. 4 damn hours. That's a long time. You don't have to sit there and watch the charts. I don't do that. You guys see me. I go out, do my day, go about my day, and then I'll send a message and be like, oh, hey, by the way. And you know what? Let me just go back to something real quick. So Shiba, that was a massive trade for us. That was a huge trade for us, right? On Shiba. That's definitely not my chart, but let's just assume it is. Okay. So every day, every live session, someone would ask me, Pingu, can you do Shiba? Can you do Shiba? No. And the reason why was because Shiba was trading over here. Why the hell would I make a video or even a trade setup if we're in consolidation? I ignored the noise, right? And then I gave you guys a very simple trade yesterday. And I said, look, if 0.23 breaks, we are going to squeeze into 0.29, okay? And that's exactly what happened, right? We got pretty damn, well, I mean, this is my chart, but you can see that, yes, we saw a 27% candlestick on Shiba. 27% candlestick on Shiba. I sent the trades from the whales that I showed you, and that was just the whales. That wasn't even everyone in the Telegram. Some people made like 40,000 USD. Like, these trade setups, the reason why I give them is because they work. They're accurate. I'm not going to risk you guys entering 5 different trades a day and then my win ratio is like 30%. That's not how I trade. You guys can go back in the channel and see every single trade that I've posted has hit. Yes, there's been volatility, but it has hit for profit. Number 2, Solana, same thing. I said, look, 210 is your overall zone. When I say 210 is your overall zone, and I've explained this to you guys before, that means that level is going to act as a magnet. The question becomes is where exactly are you going to enter? I'll explain the same setup right here. Same thing, okay? Same exact setup. Look at this. So on Solana, looking at Solana, right? So look, that's your midterm resistance. Do you see this? This is your midterm resistance. What happened? Solana tested the 20, broke above the mid, retested as support. Is it rocket science where the next level trade's going to go? No, it's not. It would have hit 210. Why? Because 210 is a major resistance level. It acts as a magnet. And now that we've hit 210, where's the next trade setup for Solana? 257. If 210 holds as support, 257 is going to happen. The question, of course, becomes, is if 257 is the next level of trade, am I going to enter a long position here at this current zone? No. Why? Because again, the trade setup was into 210. It does not mean that, okay, we're all going to start swinging long to 257. No, that's not the point. I give you guys a target. That target will play out within a few days or a week. The target is there. It's different if someone gives you a target and the market does completely opposite of that target. For example, if I said if Solana is going to 210 and instead this happened and now we're trading at 179, everyone got wrecked. But see, I'm not wrong of where I tell you guys the levels. I've never been wrong with those levels, right? Unless, of course, there's volatility in terms of war or whatever. That's different. But I haven't been wrong on the levels. And that's why I give you guys the direction. My job is to literally spoon feed you the direction. And I say, okay, guys, this is where the trade is going. And this is where I'm looking to take profits, right? Or scalp or whatever. I will give you guys a setup. The job for you is to handle your emotions. And I've been seeing this happen across the board. A lot of you guys are getting better. Some of you guys are getting worse. And that's the reality of trading. If you are winning a lot of money, right? So if you're taking these trades that I'm giving you and you're banking on a lot of it, understand that over trading is probably going to be the sole reason why you end up getting liquidated, okay? And that's where the danger comes from, is because there will be a flush. And I promise you there will be a flush. And when that flush happens, a lot of you are going to get wrecked. Because why? A lot of you are winning a lot of money, right? And you need to get in the habit of taking your damn profits. I don't care if Shiba is up 40% or Cardano, oh my God, the founder of Cardano is on Trump's team. I don't give a shit. I don't. Because reality is, if the market were to reverse from here, not only are you going to get wrecked, you are pretty much entering long positions at all-time high. The risk factor is a lot higher versus someone that entered down here. And that's my point. I see some of you guys trading, and again, I will give the trade setup and say, okay, cool, this is the trade setup, this is what we're doing. And then some of you guys will lock in the profits and all of a sudden start looking for long positions again. Why? Just take what you get and go about your day. Literally, go about your day, guys. You guys see me do it. And the reason why I don't spam the chat is because I don't want you guys to get in bad habits. You guys always say, Pingu, where are you? Pingu, what do you... That's why. It's because A, I don't want to stare at charts all day. And B, I only give the best setup. So if I don't have a setup, I'm not giving you a setup just because you want to trade. And that doesn't mean you can't trade on your own. You can. But I would highly suggest you to pay attention to your losses. If you're taking a lot of losses, you're doing something wrong. And it's not about the wick high break or the emotions. It's nothing to do with that. That's just a game of time. That literally just takes time. It takes time. If you're new to my channel, it's going to take you a little bit of time before you start understanding how it works. Some of the whales in the channel, and again, when I say whales, some of the whales aren't perfect either. No one's perfect. No one, not even me. I'm not perfect either. I make mistakes too, but my job is to overlook your trading. My job is to make sure you don't get liquidated. That's my job. Every time I give you guys a trade setup is because number one, I know it's a good setup, and B, my job is to make you profit. The question is how much profit? That depends on you as a trader. I'm not a signal provider. I will never be a signal provider. I have nothing paid, no mentorship, no signal, no alpha group, no VIP group. I don't do that. I don't need to do that, right? You guys know this. I don't need to do that. But when I give you a trade setup and some of you are up 10, 20, 30%, the question becomes, is what's enough for you? And that's the reality of things. Guys, look, I understand you're making a lot of money and I'm very grateful for it, right? Everyone should be very grateful because this isn't something that is easy to do. But the reality is, guys, you don't understand the other side of things. I've seen people struggle in my channel for $20. $20 because $20 to them is their weekly salary. I have seen it with my own eyes. You need to understand, I don't want to hear or anyone be like, oh, I only made 5 grand. Oh, I only made 3 grand. We need to get in the mindset that if you can do this consistently every single day and come out on profit, you are doing better than most of the world, better than most of the traders. You got to understand a lot of these traders on YouTube don't know shit. They make money from courses and VIP groups. They don't know how to trade. So once you get in the mindset of you're taking 3, 5, 7, 10%, and again, it depends on volatility, but if you're doing that a day, be grateful because someone out there doesn't even have 20 bucks, $20. Like they're struggling out there. And again, it's true. It's in my channel. I see it. And that's my point is you guys need to understand that, yes, you guys are very lucky. You are very lucky because we've been doing this for about a year and a half now. Some of you guys have understood the strategy and you don't even need me anymore. And that was the whole point of my channel. I don't want you guys to stay here all day, every day and try to learn this. Once you learn it, you're good. You're set for life. You are genuinely set for life. And that's my point is I want to make sure everyone gets to that point where they're set for life. That's the whole point of this channel. It is going to be free for the rest of my life. Yes, it's time consuming. And again, guys, I'm going to be honest. I'm not ignoring you. To put it into perspective, you can see the Telegram channel itself. We have grown from 1,500 to almost 1,800 in a week and a half. The YouTube has gone from like almost 400 subscribers. That means that's 400 more people that are going to be questioning me and saying, Pingu, I don't understand this. Pingu, I don't understand that. I'm not ignoring you, but you need to get in the habit of learning it yourself. I don't need you to message me and say, Pingu, I'm up 10%. Should I close? I'm not going to answer you. Because it becomes your responsibility at one point to know what is enough and what's not enough. It's a completely different level now, guys. And I told you this before, like, as the bull run grows, so will I grow. And it's going to be harder for me to sit there with you and be like, okay, guys, this is what we're doing. It's not going to work like that. It's a different level now. And you guys are seeing this live. Like, same thing, right? With Bitcoin. We might not get the entry we want. We might not get the 20 exponential moving average we want. But that's why we are scalping. That's why we are in and out of the market. The market doesn't give a shit how you feel. The market doesn't give a shit of, oh, we have to see a correction. Oh, no, we have to see a correction. It doesn't have to happen. It doesn't. Because I will give you guys a perfect example. Hold on, I got to stretch because my back is killing me. I have lower back problems, okay? Oh, I have a herniated disc. Okay, let me show you guys a quick little example of something, okay? This is important. Pay attention. So, look at Bitcoin from previous bull run. So this is very important. On the previous bull run, look what happened to Bitcoin. Damn. Where the hell am I? What the hell? Hold on, guys. One sec. Oh, yeah. Okay. No, I'm blind. We're good. Okay. So, look. All right. So, from the previous bull run, look what happened to Bitcoin. So, the peak of Bitcoin's 2017 bull run, December 2017, was at 19,600. This was the candle where I got liquidated right there. So this one right here, right? 19,600. Your boy Pingu went short right here. That candle right here. This is where My moment of happiness was I'm going to short the market. I know better than everyone else, right? 4 years ago. And this was a candle. This was my liquidation candle. And it wasn't just me. It was everyone else that was in, at the time, whatever. So look what happened though. Bitcoin didn't give a shit about our feelings, right? Because it went from 19 and it just continued. Look, this is live. This was no corrective move. There was none. From 19 all the way till 33,000 Bitcoin. And then we saw a flush. But then look what happened next. It kept going. It kept going. Yes, it is very much possible that Bitcoin just keeps going before a larger corrective move. So to put it into perspective, from 19,000 all the way into the highs of 42,000, and then we saw a correction. Right? So yes, it is very much so that Bitcoin does not give a shit and will continue rallying, because there's a few things we have to... You know what's funny is my charts, it actually makes me laugh because my charts have memories. These little drawings are just literally from last sessions. You guys remember the BART formation that we played? And then there's like the random stuff up here that I've explained. But yeah, look, so as of right now on Bitcoin, like, it doesn't have to respect the exponential moving averages. It really doesn't. It can just continue ripping, right? We don't know when the correction move happens, but that's the point. Is when I tell you guys, look, if Bitcoin is rallying, that means Ethereum is going to rally. That means Doge is going to rally. That means Shiba is going to rally. The question, of course, becomes are you going to enter 5 different trade setups, or are you just going to enter one trade on Bitcoin, close that profit, then go analyze Doge and Shiba or whatever the hell you want to trade, and then enter those trades? And that's what I would recommend, because the problem is, if you were to enter on Bitcoin and now Bitcoin reverses, not only are you getting wrecked on Bitcoin, you're getting wrecked on Ethereum, you're getting wrecked on Solana. So it's much better to focus on one trade at a time. It does not mean that you only have to trade one pair. It simply means that take one trade, profit, then go to the next trade. Because if Bitcoin is leading, everything is going to play catch up. You are seeing that live as of right now. Dogecoin has ripped. It's gone parabolic, right? Look, it's at 25 cents. I talked about this, and you know what? It's not even I'm going to say I'm right. I told you guys so. It's not even about that. It's about this was the easiest trade of your life. This was the easiest trade of your life because I gave it to you last night right here in Telegram. I said, look, long. Not even Telegram, on YouTube. I gave it to you and I said, if this breaks, we squeeze. Like, and the thing is, I'm not the type to be like, I call this, I call that. No, it's not about that. Because again, I will only call stuff before it happens. Otherwise, then who am I, right? I'm just some guy that says it after. Every single trade I've given you, I have given you for profit. The only trade that we've missed on, and I'm going to be responsible for this one, was Cardano. But this is news-based. I personally don't like news-based, right? Cardano ripped. Absolutely disgusting trade. Absolutely disgusting. We didn't trade it. We didn't trade it. But some of you did. And some of you noticed something. Some of you noticed that there was an inverse BART formation. And as soon as we broke above 49 cents, there was nothing stopping Cardano from right here. So see, look at this. Pay attention. This is important. The same way Cardano dropped from 59 cents down to 41 was the same way Cardano ripped from around 41 all the way into 59. Do you see how previous price analysis pays attention? I don't give you guys these trades and be like, okay, guys, this is some magic formula. It's not that. I just look at the previous price. I'm like, damn, that's a nasty candle. Oh, damn, if that squeezes, it's going to be a nasty candle. Previous price analysis is your best friend. It is going to be your best friend. Same thing on Ethereum. Like, this is not rocket science, right? So here, 32.53 all the way down to 21. The same thing is happening right now. Ethereum is rallying into the highs, right? Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. The market is not doing anything special. This is easy money. Remember when I talked to you guys about a year ago and I said, there's going to be a time where you're going to make so much money you don't even know what to do with it? This is that time. This is that time, because all we have to do is just keep longing. Every time you long, you make money. It's the easiest money of your life. And again, I'm making sure I'm watching the charts. I'm making sure no one is going to get flushed. I always tell you guys, take your profits, take your profits, take your profits. Some of you guys do get caught out, and that's fine, because at the end of the day, I look at your entry and I'm like, why did you enter there? But that's a learning curve for you. You need to understand why you entered there. I can sit there and yell at you, but that's not going to do anything. You need to come to the conclusion to yourself and say, okay, no matter what happens, if this happens again, I'm going to change it. And you have to do that yourself. I'm not going to sit there and do it for you. I don't know how you are. Some of you are gamblers. Some of you are overtraders. Some of you are emotional people. Some of you are sensitive. That's the reality of trading. Everyone is different. Some of you don't have time to trade. Some of you have too much time to trade. Every single person right now watching this stream is different. My job is to direct you in the area of where you're going to make profit, but everything else comes from you. It is also your job to make sure you lock in those profits. Anyways, I'm just going to read the chat real quick. Did I miss anything crazy? No, it doesn't look like it. Glad to see Pingu talk more about the upcoming trades for Shiba. I will start making more videos on Shiba too now that we've actually broken above. You know what? I'll do that after this video. I'll make a Shiba video. And okay, I apologize. I'm gonna be honest. My channel has turned completely into Doge. That's completely on me. I have just been so busy and lazy. I'm just like, oh, I'll just send a Doge video today. I'll just send. That's what happened. Okay, I'll be honest. Like, it turned into, I'm gonna send Ethereum, Doge, Solana, Shiba. Then it's turned into, I'm gonna send Doge, Ethereum. Then it turned into, I'm gonna send Doge, and that's where we're at. And that's all we have. So I will start as of tomorrow uploading Ethereum again for you guys, and I will start uploading Shiba again for you guys. Okay. So there will be 3 videos that are going to be uploaded every single day. I will try my best every single day. Don't hold me to it. Doge for sure every single day, but Shiba and Ethereum, sometimes Solana. It depends. But again, guys, the point is, if you're not in the Telegram, which is free, I would highly suggest you joining the Telegram, because that's where I post everything. It's not just a video. It's every single thing is posted in the Telegram channel. Every single trade setup is posted there. So if you're not in there, it's free. Just join it. And yes, no, paper hands, I will never talk about XRP. I will never talk about this garbage. And the reason why is because it's garbage. Okay, like, and again, I'm sorry if I'm hurting anyone's feelings, but I'm sorry. This is garbage. Like, this is genuinely garbage. So, like, the fact that, you know, XRP had its moment of 2021 into the highs of whatever, like, this thing traded at $3 at one point, right? Like, you got to understand, like, look, XRP, we are trading your all-time high. Like, Cardano is up 25%. XRP is up 6%. It's garbage. So if you're all in XRP, bull, whatever, I've been in this market for 7 years. I'm telling you right now, you are wasting your time. You are wasting opportunity cost. Every single person I've seen on YouTube is talking about XRP to $500 is a moron. It is not going to $500. It's not even going to $100. It's probably not even going to go to $10. So again, if you're in this for the long term, cool. I don't want to scare you from your bags. Do your thing. But the problem is, this is an opportunity cost for a lot of you. You are missing out on a lot of gains across the board just because you're an XRP bull. And look at Doge squeezing. My God, Doge does not give a shit. You guys keep asking me what the next level for Doge is. I talked about it in the video yesterday, but Doge, nothing's stopping it anymore. From around here, the 0.3 level. 0.35 is next major resistance. At 35 cents break, Doge is probably going to head into the $1 range. It's going to get very crazy very fast. Cool. So, yeah, no, degenerate coins, Popcat, Pepe, all these degenerate coins, they're all gonna run, man. Like I said, like, memes usually don't run until later, but they will run after, so you're good. If you, like I said, if you're in memes, like, you'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like, you'll be sooner or later you'll catch a bid. So yeah, we're good. All right, Doge has got so much potential now that Musk. Exactly, yes. So Doge, that's why Doge is rallying. These are news-based trades, right? So Doge, like I told you guys, Doge so long ago. I was like, look, Doge is gonna moon, Doge is gonna moon, and the reason why is Elon's gonna push it. And it wasn't genuinely just because of Elon. Obviously, technicals played a part in it too, but now you can see that Doge is genuinely mooning. So this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, first off, thank you guys so much for liking all my videos and of course commenting on everything. If you guys are not signed up for Blowfin, I would highly recommend it. I think the Rolex campaign ends in about a week and a half. Then there's going to be another campaign, which is going to be bigger than the Rolex one. And again, like, guys, when I say that, it's not that, oh, you know, Pingu, I have to be a whale to get those prizes. I think like 50 people have already gotten the AirPods. Like 20 people have already gotten the Nintendo Switch. Like, this is something that you're going to trade anyways. You might as well trade for free rewards. So the link is in the bio for that. And last but not least, I love you guys. Thank you for everything. And I hope, like I said, that you guys are learning from these videos. I will continue posting as much as I can. I will continue doing everything that I can for this bull run for you guys. Because at the end of the day, I want all of you guys to succeed for the long term. And yeah, the Telegram is free. My mentorship is free. My whale chat free. Everything is free. Everything will be free for the rest of the time. Yes, and you know, I get the question a lot, like, oh, why is it free? Why is it free? It's because people out there I've seen that don't have money and want to learn and are struggling is why I do what I do. That's it. I don't need it. I don't need more money. I don't. All I need is to see you guys be successful, and that's it. That's the end goal for me, is seeing everyone be successful and becoming profitable traders. All right. Peace out. Doge is squeezing. I will probably have to go make an update here. Shiba might have a trading opportunity, possibly. Yep, Shiba is squeezing as well with Doge. Same thing, wick high breaks. But okay, I gotta go make videos and Doge and everything. There's just too much going on in terms of the market for me to follow through. But yeah, pay attention. It is Sunday though, guys. It is Sunday, so keep that in mind. There could be a corrective move later in Asia hours, so don't overtrade. If you're up a lot of money from last night on Shiba, if you're up a lot of money on everything, then just take your profits and enjoy your Sunday. Me, personally, I will be enjoying my Sunday. All I'm going to do is going to quickly upload Shiba for you guys. I will upload Doge later tonight, and then this way everyone is on the same page. And again, you guys, I don't want your donations. I got some people messaging me and saying, hey, Pingu, how can I donate to your cause? I don't want donations. The only thing I want from you guys is for a like and a comment. That's it. Just a like and a comment on my videos goes a long way for me. You guys are seeing the channel grow, and it's because you guys are liking and commenting on the videos. That's it. That's the only form of payment I need. Okay, cool. So that's the plan. I will do Shiba, and then I'll do Doge, and then we'll call it a day from there. I will upload what I can for you guys in terms of trade setups, but right now, like just chill. Like we've made so much money. Like we might as well just chill for a little bit. But yeah. All right. What is this message? Hold on, wait, what? Pingu, I'm serious when I say this. I just took out my girl. I took my girl out for dinner and paid a $500 tab thanks to profits from your trades. Oh man, that's nice to hear, bro. Congrats. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm glad. Like I said, man, like there's a lot of you guys that obviously pay a lot of your bills off me and whatever, and that's, again, that's my happiness, right? Like when someone says, oh, you know, I just paid my mortgage because of you, like that's my happiness. That's it. Like that's why I do what I do. And yeah, okay, cool. So I'm gonna end the stream right here because there's a lot going on that I'm clearly missing out on these trade setups. So I'm happy for you guys. Again, I'm really happy for you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a few hours. I'm gonna upload Shiba right now though. Like the video's coming out like right in the next 10 minutes. The Shiba video will be posted. Okay, cool. Everyone good with that? I'm gonna end up going, and you guys peace out. Okay, yeah, we're good. All right, thanks for coming. See ya.